In today's video, we're going to talk about buying sports cards on Craigslist. This is a video that's been requested quite a bit from me over the last 6 months or so I finally caved, and we're making the video. Here it is. Alright, before we actually get into using Craigslist to try to find some sports cards, I do want to lead with a disclaimer. I personally think Craigslist is one of the sketchiest places you can go to find sports cards, so we're going to talk about some of the to-dos and what not to do. But just note that when it comes to dealing with strangers from the internet, be smart not only with the cards that you're buying, but also just when you're dealing with these people. I'm not trying to be held responsible if you end up chained to the radiator in somebody's basement, so just bear that in mind. You're assuming risk anytime you meet somebody from Craigslist. So now let's go to Craigslist and see what we can find. Craigslist is a phenomenal website because it looks like they built it in 1992 and they haven't changed the UI ever since. But basically pulls us up. We got a map of the whole wide world, and by that I mean North America. We're going to go to Oklahoma because that's where I'm at. I'm going to go to Tulsa. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to check out a couple bigger cities as well just to see. So we can go to sports cards right here. I think if you're looking for sale, it's under collectibles. So there's going to be a collectibles thing right here. First thing I'm going to do is just type in sports cards and we'll see what comes up. So for me, and I think this kind of varies based on where you're at, but I usually would see like flea market invitations. That's I think what this is. If you have a large collection of baseball, football, or basketball cards available, then let me know. I'm also looking for autograph cards of sports cards or Hall of Famers. So this guy's buying sports cards as opposed to selling them. Need cash for Christmas for toys, cards, video games. So this guy's running an ad and he's buying collectibles. So some sort of thing kind of similar. Alright, all of these are wanted ads. They're not even anything for sale. We got some sports cars down here. So if I was looking to acquire a used car, I guess I could go here. Don't love that. Wow, this was pretty disappointing, actually. It used to not be quite this dead. I'm going to just go back to the homepage and go to collectibles and we'll see. Oh, geez. Okay, this is like dolls and stuff. Here's a Marlins plaque. I don't see anything that even really looks remotely sports cards, autograph, memorabilia, other than right here. But pretty disappointed with the local Tulsa Craigslist. About 10 years ago, it was kind of popping with sports cards. Oh, here we go. Miscellaneous baseball cards out in Turley, Oklahoma. Lots of used miscellaneous baseball cards, $200 or best offer, part cash, part trade, old toys, trains, etc. None of these look like anything I'm really interested in, but at least, these are like firewood era, junk wax era cards. But at least we did find some cards posted 21 days ago. And then typically, here, let's go through this as well. If I was interested, I would reply, and then you can do email, and then you can copy this. So then I can just type out a message that's like, hi, are the cards you listed on Craigslist still available? And Craigslist kind of does some kind of scrambler thing and gives them an anonymous alias email address for the sellers so you don't have their like personal name and number. But you'll do your communication via email or text or whatever is the most comfortable for you. It's both trying to promote buyer and seller safety. There's an autographed Jerry Rice jersey. That's kind of cool. Jerry Rice autographed Mitchell and Ness football jersey, 49ers, $100 or best offer. I mean, it looks cool. I don't know. You can click on show contact info, and sometimes it'll... I don't see a COA or anything, so I can message them. I could text or I could chat or whatever and say, hey, is there a COA that comes with this? All right, we're going to go out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we're going to go to like Dallas, Texas, I think. I found something really enticing. Dallas is like a 40-minute plane ride from me, so we will go to Dallas and do sports cards. Dallas has all the big sports card shows around me, so this will probably be a little bit better. So we got a lot of cards here, 5,000 count box, Bradshaw cards. This actually looks like, so some of this is still people that are putting out bounties or saying, hey, these are wanted, but some people are just selling random stuff. So we have 17,000 cards. Looks like they're in top loaders. It really doesn't do us any favors in letting us know what any of these cards are. That looks like semi-modern baseball, I think. It's chromium of some sort. I really don't recognize that, but that's not a huge surprise. Football cards, basketball cards, any of this stuff. This guy, I'm assuming, is promoting an auction. I thought he was probably a buyer, but we have all kinds of cards that are being auctioned. This Prism, Silver, Jokic, Wheatland Auction Services. People use Craigslist for legitimately whatever because it's not policed as much. On eBay, you would get shut down so fast if you tried to promote something outside of eBay, but on Craigslist, this guy's taking us to this auction, and it's really not a big deal. As a cool Aaron Rodgers, lots of leftover cards from back when I used to buy and sell an open pack game used. A Ripken, some of this stuff looks cool. Like we got an Aaron Rodgers rookie autograph. Okay, a bit of it looks cool. I'm not overly impressed, but you get the gist. You can just kind of look through the areas around you and just try to find something. There's going to be some people that don't necessarily know that's what you're hoping for on Craigslist. Occasionally you'll run into those people that are like, hey, I picked all this up at an estate sale, and they're trying to get $100, $200 for this big lot. Most of it's going to be like firewood stuff, but then if there's one or two nice cards out of that, then you can make quite a bit of money. You just have to spend a lot of time looking through all that, trying to find a good deal. When I was younger and had a little bit more time, like when I was in high school, college, I would occasionally do that. Now I don't do it nearly as much because I'm just busy on other stuff. But if you do have the time to throw at something like Craigslist, doing some sleuthing, trying to find some sports card value, and you live in a place where there's an active enough sports card community on Craigslist, then it could be worth your time. So that's my Craigslist review. Be safe out there. Maybe you can pick up some nice buys along the way. See you next time.